Her circulation, it's deteriorating.
Come on, buddy, come on, mate, come on.
Okay, so you've seen him on the road?
Yes, and the others were just standing there.
Someone actually ran over its whole head and then just kept driving.
Come on, mate. He's got an enormous amount of trauma to his skull, and it's amazing he's actually alive.
But really, the next few hours are critical.
It's okay.
It's touch and go. She's in a bad way. She's copped a really serious head trauma.
A hit-run victim has just arrived at the clinic.
Her circulation, it's deteriorating. So we've just got to stabilise that, get the best out of it we can.
Okay, so I've got the catheter in there. It's going to allow the drugs to get in there a lot more quickly. Come on, buddy, come on, mate, come on.
Okay, so you've seen him on the road?
Yes, and the others were just standing there.
Dawn Hardy and her daughter Fiona rescued the road accident victim.
Someone actually ran over its whole head and then just kept driving and just left it there. And they just said, it doesn't matter because it's just going to die. And I went, you can't say that.
Now, has he got worse since you've been with him?
No, it just wants to bite me.
Just wants to bite you. So thanks you get, isn't it? You've done the right thing in bringing him in though, so thank you. You might have saved his life. It's just incredible that someone could run over a little dog like this and not even stop.
Chris administers morphine to control the pain and large doses of cortisone to limit the swelling on the brain.
He's just got to, I guess, trust us right now to know that we're trying to do the best we can for him. Come on, mate. That bruising, that area there should be white. He's got an enormous amount of trauma to his skull, and it's amazing he's actually alive. He's a walking miracle, or a lying one right now. And, that blackness there could even be rubber off a car tyre, so and it looks like most of the impact's gone through his skull there, but the wheels managed to find a way to hit there as well.
With the dog's life hanging in the balance, Chris hasn't had a chance to check the sex. Turns out it's a little girl.
See that stiffness and that rigidity? It's a really upper motor neuron, so and that could be skull trauma, it could be high-level spinal injuries up here. It may just be all shock, and just as a result of the head trauma, which would be great. Can we just get that scanner in here, Neil?
Neil scans for a microchip, which contains details for the terrier's owner. At last, some good news.
Bye now. The dog's registered, but they're not able to contact the owners yet, so we'll just have to wait and see what happens.
She has stabilised, but really, the next few hours are critical.
It's okay, mate. You hang in there. Okay, you just keep on going. Let's have a look here and see if there's a response to the light here. There's a slight response there, not a huge one though. The fact there is a response there, I guess, is a positive, but there's a lot more negatives than there are positives right now. How you going? It's Stephen, isn't it? How you going? I'm Chris.
Hey, Chris.
Owner Steve Duggan has finally been found.
Bad little bit of time you have, mate.
Yeah.
All right, do you want to come through and we'll have a look at Jackie for you? She had a massive impact on that car, and I mean the fact she's even here is a minor miracle in itself. But she's smelling you now.
Hello, Jackie. Jackie.
The way she responded to Steve's smell, I thought was just amazing. She was using every last bit of energy to get up and see him and just be close to him. And then Steve tells me she's just 14 months old. Jackie's his best buddy, and that's cruel.
I got her as a companion because I live by myself. I wanted the dog to have a bit of company. I know, Jax. I know. Oh, you're always so excited to see me, aren't you, Jackie, eh? Unconditional love.
Police are now investigating Jackie's hit run. Steve's friend had taken the terrier for a walk and tied her up outside a local hotel for just a few minutes. Security camera vision shows a stranger untying the terrier and stealing her lead.
Why do you steal a $3 leash? It's just criminal.
I know, Jax.
Thank you.
obviously she can't be anything like she was before. But I'm just worried about her quality of life. You know.
I'd love to be able to just give Steve some sort of reassurance that everything's going to be okay, but it's just not really possible right now.
Stay there, Jackie. You go and have a sleepy.
As Steve says goodbye to Jackie, he knows his best friend needs a miracle. Back at Bondi, Jackie has stabilised enough for Chris to carry out some crucial x-rays.
3, 1, 2, 3.
So Jackie's improving. She's somehow beaten the head trauma, the concussion, and now she's doing her best to convince me that she can beat this whole thing. But there's one final test, and that's the x-rays. We've got to work out what's going on with that spine.
X-ray.
I think the thing I find most touching about Jackie at the moment is the fact that she can't see, but the only comfort she's got is that she can smell things, and you go near and she has a sniff of you and she has a little lick of you as if to say, you know, are you helping me now?
It's not looking good.
That's a really serious spinal fracture there. So she's got a severed spinal cord. As if she hasn't been through enough already.
Exactly.
I mean, she's tough, but she's not that tough.
She's fought so hard as well.
Yeah,
It's very fair.
You can't work miracles.
It's not fair.
I'm sorry, girl. I'm sorry, you're a little fighter though, aren't you, huh? You want to hang on. You really do. I guess what's infuriating in this situation is that she was just doing what she felt natural. She was let off the leash by some idiot who decided to take matters into his own hands. Who knows why? And she's the victim of some person's stupidity and thoughtlessness. And, you know, he doesn't have to see this. He doesn't have to deal with the sight we see here with this little girl in trouble, and it's senseless.
It never gets any easier. In fact, it sometimes gets harder, particularly as you get to know the animal and the people involved. We know with the animal that we would never let them suffer, but it's really hard for the people. That's what breaks your heart. It breaks my heart.
Jackie's owner, Steve, decides to put his best friend out of her pain.
Hi, I'm Dr. Kate, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe to the Bondi Vet YouTube channel. Click on the screen for more great content. And for free, exclusive, never seen before Bondi Vet stories, you can sign up to bondipet.com, and you can do so via the link in the description.